2 years ago, I thought I had the perfect marriage. I said the right things, I did the right actions. From the outside, we looked pretty healthy. We looked very happy. Next thing I know, my complete existence was ripped out from beneath me, and the world as I knew it, my marriage as I knew it, was gone. That night, Tim came to me and told me about his years of addiction to pornography and his affairs that came out of this addiction. Tim's truth, it set him free, but it took me captive by the lies, the deceit, the betrayal, the mistrust. I was embarrassed, I was ashamed, and I was completely broken. Why? What could I have done to make this happen? What could I have done to prevent this? And I remember sitting in the living room as Tim was telling me his addictions and clearly hearing God's voice saying, "It is well." I knew divorce wasn't an option for me, but I wasn't sure how I could forgive the sins that had been committed against me. And then it just hit me. Christ forgave me for my simple and most complicated sins. Sin is sin, right? So how then can I accept Christ's gift without giving that to other people? And I realized that forgiveness it's an act of obedience out of our faith. It's an action. Forgiveness is a bridge to personal healing. Without it, we can't heal. Once I was able to lay my burdens down at the cross and just put all my pain and all my hurt and anguish and just release it to God, I was able to start my healing process. And that's when Tim and I were able to start repairing this horribly broken marriage that we had created. Tim and I spent endless hours praying together, talking, crying, laughing, learning about our new marriage. We started dating each other again, and we had accountability with each other. God has been able to completely take away the images and the pain from my heart and from my mind, and has been able to mend our marriage. And yes, it still hurts, and I have my bad days. They're not pretty, but God has been able to heal that wound. I remember after I gave Tim my forgiveness, it wasn't instant healing. It took months of healing, and I never realized how strong of a person I was, how strong of a wife I was, and how strong my faith was until we walked this ugly road together. I remember Tim starting to do the love dare about a week afterwards, and I was not ready for him to start pursuing me like that, but God ultimately knew what my heart needed in order to heal and to repair our marriage. It all started with forgiveness. I clearly remember God telling me that night, "It is well," and it has been very well.